Hi everybody, a quick little preface to this video. I'm making this live today in my motorhome, making a gallon batch. It will show my process of making it from the beginning to the start of fermentation. I never make gallon batches, but it's just to show you how simple it is, how quick it is, and you can even do it in small spaces. So don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me make great content for you, which will help you make better meads. Anyway, enjoy the video. I thought I'd show you how easy it is to make a gallon of mead. Right now I'm in my motorhome camping at the beach in Southern California. It's February 2nd, and I'm about to take 3 pounds of malaria honey from Brazil. It's a wildflower honey that is very earth-like, almost like a lion's mane mushroom, and it's got notes of cinnamon and floral. It's really wonderful. So let's get to it. So I'm using a 1 gallon plastic jug. It's already pre-sanitized. I use SaniClean, which really has no suds to it. It's a really great sanitizer. And I'm using RO water. So the amount I use, I have about a third to a quarter gallon. I use about 2.5 milliliter or 2.5 grams, very small amount of sanitizer. So after I put the sanitizer in, I add the water, shake it all up, turn the bottle around, move it around, keep it in there for 4 or 5 minutes, and I have a completely sanitized bottle at that point. I then pour a little bit into a glass or some sort of little vessel and put my stopper and blow off tube and stuff in there, just so I have it all sanitized. Now I'm going to sanitize my hydrometer and my hydrometer tube where I pour the must in and get that all ready to go. I want everything sanitized. Now I'm going to get my Milwaukee pH meter out and get it ready to go. I've already calibrated it. So now I'm going to test the pH of my RO water, and it looks like it's 847, 46, 8.45. Nope, it's 8.43. So I have a little pan. I'm going to put some RO water, heat it up to about 90 to 104. I have a little submersible thermometer, as you can see, that's telling me the temperature. And I use this to get the crystallized honey so it's liquid, so it can go into the jar. Here's a shot of the malaria honey from the top down 18-gallon pail. So now I'm going to be pouring the honey in. The first part's pretty liquidy, so it goes right through, as you'll see. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. So let's get this on the scale, see where we're sitting. So that's about a pound. Now I'm going to take some of that hot water, put it in a little glass, and pour it into the funnel to start moving around that crystallized honey that's just clogging up the funnel. The reason I'm shaking it up is to get it all mixed up well so I can do a preliminary hydrometer reading. So I have my hydrometer and I'm pouring the sanitizer out and getting it ready to do a gravity check. You probably can't see it, but it's about 1145 gravity right now, so we're gonna have to bring it down some more. So in goes more RO water. So we're going to shake it up, get it nice and melded together, and get ready to take another gravity. So we're about 10:30. We've got to bring it down a little bit more. So in goes more water. Let's get it filled up. I'm going to put some in the hydrometer so I can wash it out and add that back to the main vessel. So we're doing one more gravity check to see where we're at. Let it bounce around. So it looks like it's about 11:15 to 11:20. Rough eyeball, with all that crystallized honey in there, it should all be about 11:20. So we put the cap back on the fermenter and we shook it up. And now we're getting ready to do a final gravity check. So after shaking it up and getting it nice and melded together, so we're exactly at 11:20, which is exactly where we want to be. So now it's time to do a final pH. So we're going to check the must with the water added to it. So it looks like our pH is about to resolve. It looks like it's going to be a final pH of 5.22. High, but perfect for where I want to be. So now I'm going to put some nutrition in. I'm going to use Fermentation. As you can see, there's a big batch of it. But I'm only going to use 0.5 grams. So I do 4 feedings in my nutrient schedule. And in this case, with a gallon batch, I'll be doing a half a gram per feeding. You can get my nutrient addition schedule in my book, The Practical Mead Maker, in the link in the description below, or use the AI tools also in the link in the description below, and it will help you out. Now here's a little tip when you're pouring any of these nutrients in. They tend to stick to paper and glass, so it's hard to get them out. I find with wax paper, if I use a little wax paper, it doesn't stick, and I'm able to get the entire contents into my fermenter. So you see here I have a gram scale, and I'm putting a half a gram into it, and it's perfect. So now it's time to pitch the yeast. I'm using Lalvin QA23. It's one of my favorite yeasts for mead. It's going to go beautifully with this honey. And anyway, I'm using the full package, 5 grams. Cut it open, pour it in. I'm not rehydrating it. Now I put the top on, and it's time to shake, 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 shake. Get this nice and aerated. I'll do this a bunch of times for the first 24 hours. But here's what I do. That's why a gallon batch is so easy. So there you have it. That's how I make a gallon batch of mead. Now the rest is about fermenting it. In California right now, it's about 53 degrees at nighttime, 49 to 53 degrees at nighttime. And during the day, it's about 60, 63. I'm not going to warm this up. I'm not going to cool it down. It's just going to be sitting out. QA23 can handle this temperature. And I'll feed it in 2 days. For more mead making content, don't forget to click one of these videos or my playlist over here.